so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
Before dominating here in WWE, she was a decorated collegiate athlete.
Yeah, but let's talk about some of that dominance here in WWE, Michael. Bianca Belair, a former Royal Rumble winner, a multi-time women's champion as well.
It's starting to look like there truly aren't any limits that Bianca Belair can't reach.
Here comes trouble.
And her opponent from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Niven has made it very clear as of late, whatever she wants, she will take.
You're not kidding, Saxton. She basically declared herself a tag team champion. And the funny part was, nobody objected. Niven looks ready to knock out anybody in the women's division.
Piper Niven here, ready for singles action.
Piper is a superstar who doesn't wait for opportunities to come to her. She creates her own. And Piper's no stranger to this game. She knows exactly what to do to make it to the top of the mountain.
Intimidating, unyielding. You don't want to stand in Piper Niven's way.
But it doesn't get more motivating than the EST Bianca Belair. You could argue that no superstar pushes herself the way Bianca does in the ring.
Yeah, Belair's combination of motivation, hard work, and effort simply put her on a whole other level. Trying to keep up with her is a task very few superstars are up to. Locking up with a collar and elbow.
Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own. Able to shift out of the hold here to gain control. Shifting into a top wrist lock now.
Switching it up with a hammerlock. Oh, man. Goes for a headlock.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. And here's an early cover. And Bianca Belair with a quick kick out.
Still seems a little early.
Nasty stomp of the arm.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Jumping elbow drop.
She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse. Targeting the stomach.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. So much resiliency on display. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Nothing fancy about that.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And now here's the cover. Just gets the shoulder up.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going. Hard work paying off on Bianca Belair.
She can end this thing right here. She was close to the end there. Wow.
The EST hoists up her opponent. KOD. Will Belair close this out?
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Bianca Belair with the victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
An unfortunate loss for Piper Niven tonight.
Piper Niven has a perpetual bad attitude, and you can bet this loss only made it worse. She's not going to forget this anytime soon.
The Juggernaut is here.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
The woman who crossed the line to come to WWE and dominate.
Memorable debut at the Royal Rumble. Still as a women's world champion elsewhere. Then officially joined WWE a year later.
Jordynne Grace is here to make quite an impact.
Knockout looks, always impressive, and always dominant.
And always with a smile on her face, especially when she's destroying someone.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
And she is driven by a warrior spirit.
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
When Julia first described seeing wrestling as a feeling like electricity surging through her entire body.
Knew it was her calling, just like she knew time was right to come to WWE.
Julia spent 7 years competing in Japan, a world full of grudges and fighting spirit.
Indeed, Corey, and Julia not only proving herself as the best in that world, she plans to do the same thing right here in WWE.
Here we go with the incredibly intimidating Jordynne Grace in the ring.
Jordynne Grace is built for one thing only: unstoppable in-ring dominance. Grace's strength and athleticism are almost unmatched, and she's not shy about putting her full power behind her attacks.
Yeah, Grace is not one to hold back. If she was, she wouldn't have risen through this industry as quickly as she did.
And across the ring is the Beautiful Madness, Julia, a competitor who certainly knows how to stand out.
Well, you want to talk about a superstar who's lived up to the hype and then some? Look no further than Julia. There's a reason Julia's been a standout and a top dog no matter where she's competed. And she reminds both her competitors and the WWE Universe of that every time she sets foot in the ring.
Oh, stomp right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. little tie-up.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Kick to the midsection, and now using the bottom rope to their advantage. Look at this. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Oh, my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
I think she just really felt that one.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Julia.
Constant attacks from Julia.
Julia with a systematic attack.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. From the top.
Diving front drop kick.
She's going in for the pin.
She kicks out at one.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Ow. Foot meet back. Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this.
Just multiple kicks right to the face.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Continuing to attack the neck.
Draped over the top rope. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
Any of Grace's defenses have been pegged.
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Bam, what a slap. It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Countering that offense.
And Grace is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
It's time for Grace to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Uh-oh!
Suicide dive!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
And a slap, too.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Using the elbow as a weapon.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Oh, working on the arm.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. She countered that into her own offense.
And Julia saw it coming.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Back with a crucial elbow. Oh, and that surprises Jordan.
Gets driven into the corner.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
And a reversal by Jordan.
Boom, right to the midsection.
Second one.
Last second knee to the
Julia, what is she looking for here? Has her opponent. Driven down, Northern Lights bomb. Will that stop Grace?
There's two. Julia gets it.
Here is your winner,
Another victory in the books for Julia.
I really think Jordan Grace gave her all tonight. Knowing her, she'll find a way to turn this into motivation. Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton is so impressive so early in her career. She already became Tiffy in the bank and cashed in to become WWE Women's Champion.
Stratton is just supremely confident. She believes she can win any match or beauty contest she enters.
Don't expect her to win any personality contests.
Chin is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her way.
From Fontana, California,
Chin looking to throw down like the baddie she is.
Yeah, Chin has competed all over the world. You simply cannot discount her success thus far.
Chin ready to prove she belongs at the top of this division.
One of the most anticipated matches we've had in quite some time. And this woman is the reason why.
The arrogant, egotistical Tiffany Stratton set for in-ring action. Oh, look at this! And there's the kick out.
That's too early for that.
DDT!
On the button with a low drop kick.
To the arm.
Ooh!
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Oh! Pinpointing the leg.
Punishing the leg.
Chin is looking unstoppable now.
Chin is executing everything she wants.
Setting up for something here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Look out.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake. Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
Oh, what a kick.
Chin sidesteps out of that.
And with Tiffy time taking the WWE Universe by storm, Corey, what's the best way to really bring the fight to Tiffany Stratton?
If you really want to throw Tiffany Stratton off her game, you have to prevent her from getting her way every chance you get. Eventually, Tiffy will be so frustrated, she'll start making mistakes and maybe even throw a tantrum or two.
Russian leg sweep.
This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut.
And another.
Chin heads up high.
Up high. Whoa.
Cross body.
Launching himself from the ropes.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Devastating elbow. And here's the cover.
Oh, somehow! Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. Uh-oh.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
Drop kick to the face. And Michin won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that.
Hard-hitting damage coming from Stratton.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
She gets put in the corner.
Ooh. Oh! Right on target with a stop to the gut.
My God, enough!
Driving the face down.
Watch out! Big splash. Consecutive attacks keeping Michin off her game.
Michin trying to withstand this urge.
What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
We're going to finish it off. You saw that coming.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Poorly timed offense there.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Submission cinched in, targeting the back. Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
Forearm drops their opponent. And a second. Looking for something big here. Pele kick connects. Michin looking for something big. Has her opponent hooked.
Protect your neck.
Here we go. Cover. 2 count. And she fights it off.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Michin
with it defeat.
nothing Stratton can do now. Rope break, rope break. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Sent to the corner. Brutal boot. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Oof. Oh, we might. Middle rope. Oh, there's a drop kick from the middle rope.
Oh, and it's trapped now and just an
Elbow to the face. An onslaught of offense from Michin.
And Tiffany's clearly frustrated by not getting her way in this one. There could be a tantrum any moment now.
How are these women keeping this intensity? How are they not entirely drained by now?
pure adrenaline's got to be taken over. It's the only explanation.
Michin
with it defeat.
Does that put Michin out on top?
Into the cover. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Michin!
This has to be a difficult loss for Tiffany Stratton.
Don't get it twisted. Michin is the real deal, and this win should serve as a potent reminder of that.
Here comes B-Fab.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fab.
She may not have a ton of experience, but she does have a ton of heart and untapped athleticism.
Well, I hope that B-Fab's a quick learner because the competition level has never been higher.
You gotta love B-Fab's swag, you gotta love her heart, and you gotta love the fact that she gives it her all every time she steps inside the ring.
Yeah, Byron, confidence is great, bravery is great, but B-Fab needs to tie everything together to become a top star in WWE.
There's a chill in the air, and a storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill bringing new meaning to the term larger than life.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Take a look at this awe-inspiring physique. A true work of art.
Jade Cargill is truly dedicated both in and out of the ring.
An athletic marvel about to impress once again.
And right here, right now, is Jade's time to shine. And this woman is a storm the likes of which WWE has never experienced before. It's Jade Cargill ready to get things going in this one.
Unparalleled power. That's the name of the game for Jade Cargill. The intimidation factor is already there just from the moment you get your eyes on her. But then it's a whole other game once she physically imposes her will on you.
Yeah, Byron, and it's a game Jade loves to play.
And despite her relative in-ring inexperience, I actually think B-Fab is a bit of a secret weapon here in WWE.
B-Fab's a spectacular athlete for sure. Not as experienced, I agree, but when you look at the raw skill, she's going to be a player.
Oof.
Vicious knee to the face.
Oh, for the arm bar and a punishing stretch.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
Look at the height.
Jade is in a distressing spot.
And Cargill's looking for a solution. Wrist clutch applied. And now a series of stomps and kicks.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Kick to the back.
And she has an answer for Fab.
She finally finds an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, but Cargill needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. Boom! She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Cargill held nothing back on that attack.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Oh, right in the solar plexus.
B-Fab has a lot to prove coming into this match, and she has the talent to do it. How do you avoid ending up on...
Shoulders down, this could be it.
And she's not done yet.
Not getting to two at this point has got to say something. Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing, hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night.
As she executes Jaded. I'm not liking B-Fab's odds here.
2. And yes, Cargill gets the win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
A tough loss for B-Fab here tonight.
This is just what Jade Cargill does. A true winner on all fronts.
Yeah, and she has the confidence to go along with that winner's mentality.
Mello has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes has athletic gifts on another level.
Yeah, Mello possesses a jaw-dropping blend of power, speed, and agility.
Mello knows when to elevate his game and take things up a notch.
Yeah, and he certainly is not afraid to go big when the match is on the line.
Hayes is ready for action to begin.
The man who whispers in the shadows has emerged from the fog.
And Black is set to dominate the competition, both physically and mentally.
The legend of Aleister Black continues to grow. A man who loves to fight, loves to be pushed physically, and have his limits tested.
In recent times, Aleister Black has peeled back the curtain a little bit. He's allowed us some insight into his darkness and at all costs, his desire to fight. Carmelo says he won't stop until he's #1 in this industry. But this superstar stands in his way tonight.
Aleister Black ready to kick things off. One of the fastest, most destructive strikers I've ever seen.
I'll tell you, if silence and deep sleep is what you seek, then you can allow the Dutch Destroyer to put you down.
The presence of Black.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
There's 2. A kick out stops the ref at 2.
A surprisingly deep count for this stage of the match. Ooh, merciless looking blow. Brutal club.
Locks up. Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
Ends it all. Good counter.
What a crossbody.
Carmelo Hayes is such an impressive athlete. We've seen him upset some pretty big names in WWE.
Yeah, Cole, but a lot of his athleticism comes from his speed. If I were in the ring, I'd try and keep Hayes as close as I could, prevent him from building any of that speed.
Up the rope he goes.
Up high. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Vicious combination of strikes.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Arm stomp.
Hayes quick to counter. Left foot hop. A quick cover. And into the cover. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black!
Carmelo Hayes was not expecting a loss tonight.
The WWE Universe just witnessed a master class, courtesy of Aleister Black.
Predator on the hunt again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the corporation from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
One of the most decorated superstars on the roster today.
The Viper is showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, one reason for that, Corey, is that Randy Orton continues to evolve in the ring.
And that evolution, just one of many reasons, Orton has laid hands on practically every title in WWE.
And he continues to keep his eyes locked on more. Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Always composed, always in control. No one is more calculated.
Once legend killer, now possibly the greatest legend in WWE history.
Here we go, guys.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Matt Cardona!
How can either of you two breathe with all this superstar smugness just wafting through the air right now?
Corey, what on earth are you talking about? The WWE Universe loves it.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time the WWE loved a self-absorbed competitor, if you smell what I'm cooking.
Well, this man will need some sort of answer from Randy Orton's quick strike attacks, or else this match will not last long.
The Viper Randy Orton in action here tonight. Randy's always ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Yeah, you can never let your guard down around Randy. This is a superstar who performs at the highest level and somehow makes it look effortless. So if Orton catches you sleeping for even a second, oh man, he'll pounce on you like a wild animal without even a moment's hesitation.
They don't call Randy the Apex Predator for nothing, Byron.
And he is up against someone who is determined to get the win here no matter what.
As both men should be, Saxton. If you're not trying to win, you're not trying. Period.
Boom! Pulled into a kneeling armbar.
Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
And the clothesline. An early pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up.
It's got to take more than that.
All tied up now.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Transitioning right into the wrist lock.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, as Orton was putting his precision to work there. And found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Between the ropes, rolls through.
Into the drop kick.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? Outright presentation of, and escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
Randy Orton is one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE. Corey, how do you try and defang the Viper?
Whatever you do, try to keep Orton at a distance. You don't want Orton to be able to hit an RKO out of nowhere, and he can't do that if he can't reach you. Stick and move, and you'll have a fighting chance.
There it is! Reversal! Ooh, he's looking a little battered now.
Oh, God!
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. From the top! Nobody home! What an impact!
Probably not going to wait for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Because the Billy Goat's curses him. Agonizing hold. Got to find a way out, and they do.
Big punch finds its mark.
Oh, and back to the elbow.
And he avoids what was coming.
Oh, lights out.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Drop kick hits the mark.
He can do it here. And a kick out.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
What a clothesline. The cover for the win. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
There's a slingshot into the drop kick. He has him lined right in his sights.
Drop kick. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? From the top.
Elbow drop, good Lord.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Barely kicks out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
The Viper able to strike back. Bang! He finds a counter. And now propped up in the corner. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider. And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup.
Randy now for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Emphatic statement from the Viper.
2. Oh, he got it. What a win.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
And Orton gets the win and the bragging rights.
The Viper's bite was too much in this one. Orton showing why the Apex Predator is one of the most feared figures in sports entertainment. King Tez is in the building, ready to get the party going.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Some have said that the one thing holding Montez Ford back is his perceived inability to take things seriously, to seemingly turn everything into a joke.
But when you're as athletic as he is, sometimes you can't help but be a little cocky.
He's developed somewhat of a killer instinct lately and is ready to prove the doubters and naysayers wrong.
Time for Tez to focus up and prove just how talented he really is.
Here comes one dangerous man, Solo Sikoa.
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa has brute strength and an insatiable hunger to destroy those who oppose him.
Now, there's absolutely nothing pretty about what Solo does in the ring. It's just pure savage aggression. One thing is for certain with Solo in the ring, we're about to see a beatdown.
The exciting Montez Ford eyeing a major singles win for himself tonight.
The only thing Ford loves more than a party is bringing home the W. Red cups aside, he wants the smoke, and he's going to give it his all with every ounce of his God-given ability.
We shall see, Corey, if that ends up being enough for Montez tonight, or if his cup will run dry.
Yeah, but Solo Sikoa was born to rule and built for war. The tribal chief calls the shots. You either follow him, or you're removed.
Yeah, Solo's the one who's moving the chess pieces.
Montez Ford with the early cover. He kicks out before the count hits 2.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Drop kick. And Sikoa on the receiving end again.
Solo has to find a way to turn things around.
Misses the target.
Man, big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. You know, one strategy you could take against Montez Ford is simply trying to out-wrestle him. While he's a superb athlete and a top-tier high flyer, Ford isn't really a technical mastermind. You might get the better of him with some high IQ offense.
That's a very intriguing strategy, Corey, and I agree it's one that can be very effective.
Sikoa prevents that from connecting.
What reflexes to stop Sikoa?
Propped up in the corner.
And it's scouted. There it is. You can end it here.
A kick out before 3.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in. He's getting back up. Straight into harm's way.
To the sky.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Solo has it hard. Spinning Solo.
Oh, this could be over.
2. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh.
He's able to counter that. What a display of strength here. Gets slammed down. Ascending to the top rope. Flying. Five-star frog splash from Ford.
Montez Ford! I think it's over.
Going right into the pin attempt.
2. That will end it.
Here is your winner, Montez Ford.
It looks like it's Solo Sikoa who suffers the loss in this one.
Tez got aggressive and got business done. You love to see it. Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is a superstar who uses his size and power to dominate foes.
Damian moves extremely well for a man his size, making him even harder to contend with.
Now, trust me, there is nothing easy about taking Priest on.
I sure hope he understands what he's getting into when he steps in the ring with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Reigns' inimitable power could represent the end game for this superstar. WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. Somehow this superstar needs to avoid allowing the Punisher to rule over this match with fear.
Well, with Damian Priest in the ring, you know a beating is in store here tonight.
Priest is always eager to punish those he sees as wrongdoers or people who betray his trust. He has no tolerance for backstabbing.
And when he's not delivering justice to those who deserve it, Priest is chasing after his own goals with relentless determination.
And Roman Reigns always enters the ring prepared for a fight, prepared to get oh so physical. That smash mouth, hard-hitting style, Reigns has perfected it.
And there's nothing pretty about perfection, Saxton. That's for sure.
And now the pace of this match being set by Priest.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly. Elbow on the spot.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Into a lariat.
Got out of the way. Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Damian Priest is so imposing and so aggressive. Corey, what's the strategy got to be when you're in the ring standing toe-to-toe with Priest?
The biggest thing, Cole, is to get Priest off his game. Damian Priest might be cool as ice on the outside, but we know just how fiery that temper of his is. And as we've seen, when you set off a hothead like Priest, you can get him to make plenty of otherwise avoidable mistakes.
Got them off their feet here. Ooh, he goes for the quick pin attempt. He throws his shoulder up before two.
Trying to get this over with pronto. What a shot. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Perilous position for him to be in here. Oh!
Oh! He wants this fight on the outside.
Oh, tossed aside. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
And he slides him back to the mat. And heading up top.
Taking flight. Body splash. Massive damage to the whole body.
to the face.
Knee strike connects. Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Reigns had that scouted.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive-by.
That's the kind of power that makes you have to acknowledge the Tribal Chief.
Reigns is certainly impressive.
Lift off.
Man, what a splash.
Came down like a lead balloon.
2. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Oh! Boom! All the way to the outside.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that. 1, 2. Reigns hits it.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
This has to be it.
There's 2. No, my, that was close.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight. Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Calculating the next move here. Down on the windpipe.
Stalking a downed opponent. And a forearm right to the face.
The audacity.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch.
The kick connects.
Batten down the hatches. These two are wired with a straight shot there.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Nice combination of strikes here, going down low.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Priest has his opponent up.
Powerbomb.
Priest was right on target.
Makes the cover. Oh, he kicked out.
Holy moly! Reigns' toughness on display with that kick out.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going...
Damian Priest would like to be your guide on a tour south of heaven.
May have just vanquished Reigns.
2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest with a winning performance.
Priest inflicted his particular brand of punishment, and it sure paid off.